Hello everybody, this is YDYT. I'd like to welcome every single one of you back to a brand new episode of MinasCraft. So last time we set up this villagers here, we got some sand as well, and I think today we're going to be setting up an iron farm. But for that we're going to need some villagers. So to start, I'm going to come down here and disable our villager killing mechanism. And then, hopefully, we're going to get some villagers going for this iron farm. I've built the bulk of it. We're just going to be building a single village iron farm for now. We will be building a proper iron farm later. Probably the new farm that Tango Tech has been working on recently. But unfortunately, that's not available right now, and we're far too poor to do that. So I think we're going to get one of these butchers out of here because they're pretty useless. So we'll go with this guy because he'll be moving quicker. And the reason that we're having to use one of these guys is because I'm far too poor to use a minecart for one of these. Like, I have no iron. So this is going to be an issue. There's two underneath this block. I accidentally let some out. We're going to have some troubles trying to get these guys into position. But we should see this guy slowly coming down here. And hopefully he won't get pushed out of the minecart. Actually, he will get pushed out of the minecart. We'll just have to make sure to stop the minecart in some way, which I'm not sure how we're going to do this. But, okay, you're there now. Just wait there. Wait there, we'll be back. So, this track comes back up here to pick up more villagers, obviously. But, let's see, did it pick one up? It did. Okay. And can it not go around the corner? It was able to go around the corner the other day. Come on. You can do it. Let's just give him a little nudge. And then he's here. So we've now got a water elevator here to try and bring him up, which is exactly what we're going to do. And he should just head straight on up there. And we'll follow him now. And I've actually got a boat ready to pick him up when he gets to the top. This is just bringing him up to the surface because we don't have rails. Because we're really poor. So we're going to just squeeze on past him up to the top because we want to be waiting for him. So he should just come up in just a second now. And then if we can... will he get out himself? It doesn't look like he's going to. Let's see, if we break this block here, will he hop out? Come on, you can do that. I know you can do that. There we go. That's one way of getting him out. So now... where we're going to want to bring him is all the way over here. As you can see over there in the distance, there's a cobblestone thing. We're going to need 10 villagers for this, and bringing them over is not going to be the easiest thing without any iron whatsoever. But we've got a simple single village iron farm here, and we don't actually have enough hoppers for this. We've got 2 hoppers down here, so we're going to have to turn this on before we can actually get it properly automatic, because we need more iron to make hoppers, and it's become a very big hassle, I guess we could say, but we're going to sort this out, and I'm confident we'll have this all working fine by the end of today, that is. So I've got a theory, and we're now going to test my theory. Let's see, if we push this boat down here. Okay, we can't get it in that gap, that's fine. Let's test it like this. We can get it down there, I know that. So if we push the boat in here, that new boat sound is very strange and on land. And we now put the water bucket down there. Will the boat float up? Or can it not do that? Okay, the boat will not go up. That's not good, but our villager walked up himself, so we're going to have to do this the really, really horrible way. So, I think we may get a time-lapse of this, so let's just get right into it. Okay guys, everything is cleared up, so hopefully we should have some iron down here. Wonderful, we're getting some iron income. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoppers. So I'll just leave the iron here and we'll sort all those hoppers out later. But for now, I think I'd like to maybe up here in this mountain build an automatic wheat farm, or more specifically bread farm, so that we can use it to feed our villagers. So I'm going to get the stuff together for that, and then we're going to set that up. Okay guys, so I found that it's going to be really complicated for us to build that farm right now, and we really don't have the infrastructure to be able to do it. So I've decided instead we're going to go for a beacon, by going and trying to find some wither skeletons. But right now that seems to be very difficult because I can't find a fortress no matter where I look. So I think we're going to start by building up a nether portal to spawn, because right now we don't have a nether portal to spawn and it's a good thing to have. Okay guys, we are back, and I decided I'd AFK overnight to get some iron build up, and also I decided I'd set up an AFK fishing system, and we did that, so that's down there. I'll show you what we got from that. Luckily, in the initial AFK which I did last night, I managed to get a mending fishing rod, so we were able to do it for a few hours there. We've got absolutely tons of iron here, which is going to be so useful, which means we may actually be able to get another project done today. And then we've got some chests down here with stuff in. So we've got, I'll just hover on some stuff quickly. You guys can pause it and check it out if you'd like. There was nothing like super amazing, unfortunately, but I mean, that's not the end of the world, and we've got plenty of food in here now, which is going to be very useful. Means no more starving, essentially, which is always good. Unfortunately, no mending or anything like that, but not the end of the world. I mean, we still got plenty of good stuff, and we definitely didn't lose anything. So I'll just show you all of this stuff. Okay, I think that's everything. So we got all of that, which is really good, and we've AFK'd a good bit. So I'm going to now get some more villagers going. Okay guys, one thing I'd like to test is how our villager killing system is. So we've got a nitwit here, so we're just going to send him down and we'll test the system with him. So we'll see him come down here eventually, and what should happen is he gets pushed off by this activator rail, sits here or here, I don't mind which. Well, it may be here or here, I'm not sure. I get pushed down there, and then there's some lava with which that water flows down to. So let's see if this works, because it's quite an important thing to test. Because I haven't officially tested it yet, because I haven't got something I want to get rid of. But the nitwit's utterly useless, so we may as well just dispose of him like this. So he's going to slowly come down here. It takes an awfully long while, but it's not the end of the world, because normally I'm not going to be getting rid of tons of them at the same time. So let's just see how this works. Okay, so that worked perfectly, which is brilliant. So now I guess we'll just have to get some more villagers in, and then we'll be ready to go with this whole system. Okay guys, so I'm out in the caves looking for some more items, and specifically gold for more rails. I found a spider spawner, and I'm thinking we're going to make a hard drop out of this, where they like drop down a big distance. But I'd like to make a beacon before that, so I'm just going to grab the rewards here, and hopefully we'll do that soon. But the thing is, I'm really struggling to find a fortress. I've had another look, and I still can't find one. So it seems to be a major problem at this point, which is not preferable. Because, you know, we don't want that. Okay guys, we're back. So I have done a good bit in the overworld so far, and now I think we're going to do a bit in the nether. I've got a good bit of gold ready to add some more slots to our villager breeder, And we're now out here because I have officially found a nether fortress. It took ages, but we've got it. And it's about 500 blocks away from where we are. I had to use one of those online seed finding tool things to be able to do it, but we got one. And unfortunately it is a big journey out, so we're having to build a long bridge to it. And I've got the coordinates up ready. But I had been planning on doing a big time-lapse of this, but unfortunately it didn't record. But I've got a bunch of kills on gas from Return to Senders, which I thought was quite cool, and I think some of them may have recorded. I don't know. I officially got Return to Sender earlier, so I've officially got it, but I don't have footage of it, I don't think. You'll see. I haven't edited yet. So I'm just going to get this whole bridge down, and if there's still a long enough bridge left, because I've got a good bit before I noticed it wasn't recording properly, if there's still a good bit left, then we'll get a time-lapse of that, but I don't know how much is left. I think it's only about 100 blocks, so maybe not, but we'll be back in a sec. We've done a lot of time-lapses today anyway. Okay guys, just about 50 blocks up in front of us, we've got the fortress. Unfortunately, I don't actually own the arrows, so we can't use the bow, which is going to be a bit of an issue. We've got our shield though to deal with the blazes, but we've got to just try and stay indoors in it essentially, because if we go outdoors it's not going to end particularly well. I may try and build a wither skeleton farm eventually, but I'm not sure if I really want to. So I think we're going to come down here onto this piece of land and walk our way over rather than trying to build across with the blazes shooting at us, because it won't work particularly well. So we'll just make our way right across here, hopefully avoiding them, and we're hopefully going to get a beacon by the end of today. We don't have enough iron for it, but so we actually have the block and then some more AFKing, and hopefully then we'll have the iron for it. But that's still a bit of a distance, a bit of time in the future, I guess. So we haven't aggroed the blazes yet, which is good. So now we're going to want to come to our side. We'll just come out here, and then we'll just come over to our side. And I don't really know why a lot of people have a large fear of the nether. I actually quite enjoy the nether. I've never really been afraid of it, so I'm not sure, but a lot of people always complain about the nether. So this is just proof that it's not scary at all. I've built a giant bridge over lava lakes, no fear. Killed a bunch of ghasts, not been in trouble whatsoever. So we'll now make our way down here, and we don't need our coordinates up anymore. So if we just come down here, oh hello, we'll just take this guy out quickly. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, he despawned. Definitely wasn't difficult at all then. And now there. Yep. Then here, I believe. Here. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we'll just come over here and we'll just build a quick staircase down. Like this. Perfect. Okay. Now we must brave the fortress, which should be pretty easy, I think. The getting of the skulls is the difficult part, though. We'll grab up all the nether wart, of course, because we want it all. I'm not sure why I'm using fortune. We're not going to get additional drops on it. There should just be exactly 20, because it's not fully grown yet, so we can't get additional drops on it. But I am, anyway. So, that block. Okay. So this should be pretty easy, quick raid, and then who knows how long it's going to be of grinding out stuff. That was a horrible chest. I'll break the chest to make sure I know that I've been here. So I think we may do a time lapse of this, I'm not sure, but let's just get right on into it. Okay guys, we've done it. We've got our 3 skulls. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it very much. Unfortunately, we did just suffer that 1 death, but that was due to pure stupidity on my behalf. Other than that, it was really, really easy. Only took about 40-ish minutes, which is good, including the time to deal with the death and everything. So, I know definitely this is a good place to come because the spawn rates are good and I seem to know the pattern very well now, which is important. So, I may do a video on how to do this, because like a lot of people seem to have difficulty with it, but I find it quite a peaceful thing, really, at a point. Obviously the death was stupidity on my behalf by charging in when I shouldn't have without blocking, but yeah, that's just a simple thing. So I may do something like that. Tell me down below if you'd like something like that. So now I'm gonna get ourselves some stuff, and we're gonna try and find the spot on the nether roof that instant kills them, or, you know, that traps them in the bedrock, because I don't really want to deal with actually fighting one, because we can't right now. Because we did do all of that in iron armor, which is unenchanted other than blast protection 1, which is useless in the nether. Other than ghasts, of course, but I don't care about ghasts in a fortress. So, yeah, we did that completely with iron armor without a helmet as well, because I wanted to wear one of them. But, yeah, so we'll get some stuff together and we'll head up to the roof. Okay, guys, we're back. We're actually many hundreds of blocks away because I couldn't find this exact formation in the nether roof anywhere near us. So I've come to a known location. Hopefully this will work fine. I can't see why it wouldn't, but it's always a tiny bit nerve-wracking. But I think we'll actually just do this, just to make sure. Okay. There we go. And we now just wait for him to blow, and he should just not do anything. Okay, he's going to blow now. Oh, I mistimed it. There we go. And now we should just be able to come in and do this. And that was incredibly easy. So there we go. That's our nether star. And, well, yeah, we just got the wither done. So we'll head back, craft up the beacon, and then I think we'll round this one up. Okay, so I've just come down into the mines to grab a little bit of obsidian. We're now going to head up and craft ourselves that beacon, which will be absolutely amazing to have. Unfortunately, we're still not there with the iron, so I'm going to be AFKing for a few days now, probably, trying to get that iron up, while fishing, of course, and hopefully we'll have a good bit of stuff to show for that. So we'll just grab that, and there we go, we got our beacon, which is absolutely insane. So I think we could round this one out here, guys. I've spent a lot longer than normal on this one, and I want to know if that's noticeable, and if you guys think I should do that again next time, or whatever, because I've done a lot more than I normally would. Normally it would have just been the sort of iron farm and nothing more. But I think we're going to round this one out here, guys. So if you did enjoy, please do drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we sure catch you in the next one. Peace.